I got totally touched by the beauty and by the nature, and also by this thing that's hard to explain, just this energy, or I don't know what it is.
Everybody's walking around with smiles on their faces and hugging each other, and it just seemed very stress-free and serene.
Because I come from a small town in North India, so suddenly to come from a small place into a complete international place, it was a big jump for me.
First impression physically is just how beautiful this place is. It's just a little oasis in the middle of Pune.
This is the only meditation resort in the world. Situated in Pune, in the hills beyond Mumbai. The beauty and serenity of this campus make it one of the most popular must-see attractions for any visitor to India today. This pyramid is designed to provide an ambience for meditation to happen. There is a full-day program of meditations available here, all day, every day, from morning till night.
Before reading Osho, I didn't know much about meditation. I had tried before sitting still and became very frustrated in a short amount of time. So that's probably why Osho appealed to me immediately with the dynamic meditation.
I love it. I really, really love it a lot. It really changes the whole way that the day unfolds for me. If I go to dynamic meditation first thing, the rest of the day, it has a vibrancy and an aliveness about it.
I do dynamic and Kundalini almost every day. But with dynamic, I wake up in the morning, and I can just this catharsis and beginning with the chaotic breathing, which is just the best way you could wake up in the morning. And then to go into catharsis, it's a release. It's such a release. Now with Kundalini, it's a beautiful way to end the day. This is something I do every day at home, just because you're so stressed and I'm busy, I'm working, the phones are ringing, it's this chaos. And just to be able to shake it all off, just to let it all go and then dance like nobody's watching, you know? And then feel that silence, because the way that the West is, we can't dedicate ourselves to just finding this peace. And the active meditations allow you to come to it very, very quickly.
And then the music stops on the fourth part. You just lie down and the silence is all around you. And I find a lot of times I almost go into a trance. It's really, and I'm so relaxed that when the three bells start ringing, I'm disappointed because I feel as though I could just stay there for a long time because I've reached this state that is just so serene and pleasant. And
There is a daily program of classes in the lush surroundings of Buddha Grove for refreshment, relaxation, and fun.
after the dynamic meditation, in the morning there's processes in Buddha Grove. My favorite is the dance celebration at 10:45. You can dance in the morning sun in a beautiful space and really bring meditation with you. It's something that I experienced here, and I really realized what a blessing this place is to be able to do that, just so free in the morning. Everybody dances at night, but to dance in the daylight with your bare feet, it's wonderful.
What I learned here at the meditation resort is that it's not just one type of meditation. There are all kinds of meditation. Dancing can be a meditation. It's just something that you just put your soul into, or your heart into, and you're meditating.
Multiversity is basically it's like the central hub where they organize one-day workshops, 3-day workshops, also up to 1-week workshops, and a multitude of intensives, anywhere from 1 week long to 2 or 3 months. The whole idea behind Multiversity is to basically assist people in a therapeutic environment so that meditation can become more available. And as you work through this therapeutic environment, meditations are supporting that environment. Actually, meditations are really more important than the therapies. The therapies, they do the work, but the real ground is to be in this meditative environment and participating in the meditations. So I've done many different workshops and different intensives, and I've also helped in a lot of different workshops and intensives. And it's given me an incredible, it's really opened a new door for me.
For me, one of the great things is last year I took a self-hypnosis course, and it was fascinating. While the information was very fascinating, it was wonderful to use that as a tool for different parts of my life. It's been very helpful to me. And then I took another course this year in AcuEnergetics, which has been fascinating. I'm just learning things that I've heard about, or I've heard, vague references to, and all of a sudden, I've become a part of this, and I've learned things, and I've taken it all back with me. And it's not like I walk out of here, I get on a plane and go home and forget. I take it all with me, and I use it as much as I can, because it certainly improves my day-to-day life.
I've always had an artistic side. So I wanted to sit down and I wanted to paint, and that was it. I had no expectations, no idea of what would happen. And we started off with Primal. And what we did, we got a big sheet of paper and we started to paint. And I started to see these beautiful images that I'm creating, and then all of a sudden, Mira, who facilitates the group, she came and she said, right, go straight over whatever you've painted. And it was like, but it's beautiful, why do I want to do that? So I did, and I didn't like it. In the beginning, I felt almost an anger. Why am I, I'm creating a masterpiece, why am I being told that I can't keep that? And slowly I'm painting and I'm beginning to see where she's taking us, and that's that we build up attachments to what we like very, very quickly. And then she made us give our painting to somebody else, and I had to take somebody else's painting, and I had to paint over somebody else's painting, and I'm watching somebody else painting over mine. And it taught me so much. It was just such a freedom, and it was just a complete release like I've never felt before. And that was 3 years ago, and it's still there. It's still there, it's never gone away.
I can say I am a little bit more aware of my emotions, my reactions, because I can watch it more. I don't jump too fast into reacting, because why this happened? While I was going through the process, sometimes I was coming out and I had to interact with all the people who were not doing it. Then I could see things from a different space, as if I was I was really out of some situations. So this somehow is transferred into the way I see now my life. Like sometimes I can just watch it from the outside, what happened. Also, I became more aware of patterns of behavior I carry from my past. I feel as if I have been, you know, like we're taking shower every day. It's as if it has been washed, as if it's inside, the whole being has been washed. It was really an amazing experience for me. I'm really looking forward to do again Mystic Rose.
The delightful Osho Tirth Park was once a neglected waste area. This restoration project, undertaken by the Meditation Resort, is one of the ecological marvels of Asia. Modern, Zen accommodation is available in the guest house, and for longer stays, there are 3 living-in programs to choose from. The multimedia gallery has hundreds of books transcribed from talks given by Osho to international audiences around the world. There are hundreds of titles translated into over 60 languages. The vegetarian food served here is made from organic produce, prepared by 5-star chefs. Served in 2 locations, the Zorba poolside dining area and the Mira garden courtyard. The Meditation Resort operates its own organic farm.
Yes, I teach Bollywood dance as my hobby and as also part of my sharing to the people over here. Bollywood dance practices are amazing. We are all trying to create a dance in a fun way, and Bollywood dances are in their simpler forms, they're quite easy and very funny to do and to learn. And when I see somebody from Germany, somebody from Russia, somebody from Serbia, so many people dancing together in the same movement, it creates a certain sort of atmosphere which is very beautiful.
This is so incredibly unique. I have a group with 30 people, a workshop with 30 people, and there'll be like 12, 13 different countries. So it brings an international flavor.
I'm born in Germany, and we got brought up with a certain condition. And here it just keeps on breaking, it just keeps on loosening up. Because people don't recognize my issues, and I don't always recognize other people's issues, so sometimes you just clash, and the next moment it's like, whoa, what happened? So it's constantly reminding me of my own conditioning, of my own patterns.
Countries disappear here. Everybody is from somewhere else and has their own story, but we all share something in common, and it's meditation.
First of all, I don't feel that I belong only to my country. I'm born in Greece, but I don't feel necessarily that I am Greek. I'm not carrying it. So here was the place where really people learn how to let go really of the conditioning of their country, how to let go of these boundaries, because in the essential things, there are no countries and there are no borders. We are all experiencing love, happiness, sadness.
The Meditation Resort is an experience, of the unique proposal for combining relaxation with awareness, creativity with playfulness, and action with silence.
We have night events over here almost every day, and the events team is coming together to discuss about how to go about doing an event, what kind of decorations happen, what is the background, and we always are somehow relating it to the meditations. It's a continuation of the celebration which we are doing anyways throughout the day. Sometimes we have concerts, sometimes we have variety shows where we encourage people to come on the stage and to be creative in different ways. With regards to audience, there is no comparison. We have the best audience in the world here because more than 100 countries are present.
The most important thing that is happening, because it's still a continuing process, I don't think it will ever be finished, but is that I'm starting to love myself. And this is something that's, I'm 43 years old, and for the first time in my life, I'm really starting to feel that I love myself. And that's only possible because of the time that I've spent here in the meditation resort.
It's an experience, and it's a very positive, life-affirming experience.
Feels like I am me for the first time in my whole life, and every time I come back, there's an extra piece of that puzzle that just slots in, and I don't know what piece it's going to be until I'm here. And then, actually, I don't know until I get back, and then I'll see, this is what I've learned. This is what, and this is why I know I'm going to come back again, because I need another piece of the puzzle to slot in.
Every moment of the day is special for me here.
It's a place to celebrate, it's a place to meditate, it's a place to find yourself, it's a place to step closer to life. It's a place to open your heart. It's a place that's worth to see and visit.